no say, and I'm just gonna start off with a little explanation as to where I've been, because I owe you that much. And basically, it was about a week into Vlogmas and my internet completely died in my house, and I was without it for about a week. And I didn't have the time to go somewhere to steal it, so I ended up just bowing out of Vlogmas, which is a shame, especially as, if I recall correctly, one of the very last things I said to you was that I will definitely upload tomorrow. And then I never did. So I'm very, very sorry about that. But I think it was actually quite good for me, because one of the things about being a new YouTuber is that you have to kind of work out what it is that you want to make. And doing Vlogmas taught me that daily vlogging makes me feel like I'm wasting my audience's time, because I don't have the time to put into ideas, like worthwhile ideas I want to share with people, because I'm too busy, you know, trying to get something up today. You have to do it today. There's just panic on, and that wasn't very me. But I hope you all had an amazing holiday and managed to find some time to unwind and relax, because that's very important. It's very important in this time of year. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about New Year's resolutions. And if you don't already know this about me, I hate spilling tea on myself. So I typically do not like social convention for the sake of social convention, but I kind of like New Year's resolutions. I feel that New Year's resolutions get a bad press from people who can't stick to them, and then blame New Year's resolutions as a concept, and then talk down to you when you have a New Year's resolution, and as if, oh, you know, they never work, as if you just told them that you're gonna cast a magical New Year's spell to be fit and successful or something. Like, I know it's not magic, I know that, but I just like New Year's resolutions, if that's okay with you, and it rarely is. The thing to remember is that inspiration is just another word for excitement, and excitement very, very easily fades. The key to getting a goal achieved is commitment and hard work, and that's why people fail to see their goals through, is because they think it's just a case of, you know, maintaining this energy. And also, we shouldn't just be trying to change our lives once a year. It should be a continuous development of, you know, adapting and trying to adopt new habits and all this kind of thing. It should be something that's on the go. But the thing that I like about New Year's resolutions is that it's just a really good time for reflection. So to look back on the last year and see exactly what you have achieved, and also to think ahead to the next year and think, when I look back at my year, what do I want to say that I have achieved? And the new year isn't really a new start, because it's just another day. But where I live, there is this nice little lull between Christmas and New Year where it's really quiet and there's not much going on, and generally people are just, you know, hibernating. It is complete and utter hibernation is what it is. It's a really good time just to find a bit of quiet and a bit of space to really think about all you've achieved and all that you would like to achieve. But it's the same with, you know, like new days and new weeks and new months. It's every single time a new one rolls over, it's a really good opportunity just to think back on the last one and think about what you want the next one to look like. It's a really good habit to get into. Constant analysis of yourself isn't a good habit, but reflection and just being aware of where you're at in your little journey can be quite a helpful tool. So if we imagine, you know, December 2018, we're looking back on our year, what would you like to say that you have done in this year? An interesting thing that I recently worked out is that if you can carve out 20 minutes a day to work towards your goal, whether that's fitness goals or projects or, you know, learning a language or reading, just 20 minutes a day over the course of an entire year, that'll be over 5 days that you'll have spent on that. 5 full days, like 5 24-hour days working towards your goal. So 20 minutes a day doesn't seem like that much, but over the course of a year, that's going to be massive change, massive improvement. But the most important thing is, no matter what your goal is, that if you are putting work in, you are moving towards your goal. If you put in more work, you move there faster, but it's all about directions. It's all about moving in the direction of where you want to be. If you take a week off but intend to start again, then you haven't changed direction, so you have not failed, you are still working towards your goal. And remember, things take time, and it's often a lot more time than we think it's going to take, and it's very easy to think that because we haven't, you know, maintained this daily habit, then we have somehow failed to achieve our goal. But if you are moving closer to where you want to be, then you are succeeding. Even if it means, you know, today you can only do 5 minutes, or, you know, you've had to skip 3 days, but you can be back on it in, you know, in a couple of days' time. Remember that success is not a place. You don't get there and then put your feet up. You reap the rewards as you go, as you grow, and as you keep on moving. So when I look back at 2018, what would I like to say? Well, I would like to have released some new music, to gig more regularly, to have gigged more regularly, to have uploaded more regularly, because I want to commit more time to this, because I love doing this, and I end up doing work that I don't even like as much for some reason. And this is quite an important one. This is one that I should have started a long time ago, but I did not. And this is that I want to spend my next year brushing my teeth properly, because I brush my teeth so ferociously that I have brushed off my gums. I'm not going to show you. Basically, like here, the root of my teeth, you can actually see like the bottom of my teeth, and it's gross. And I've just switched over to bamboo toothbrushes, and because the bamboo toothbrushes are a lot softer than the plastic ones that I've been using, the toothbrushes themselves only last like a couple of weeks, just because I'm just like digging them into my face. Every single time I went to the dentist told me I was doing a good job, and was saying how good my teeth were and that they were so clean and stuff. And I was like, oh, well, I'm obviously onto something then by, you know, digging really, really hard into my soft gummy flesh. But no, I don't have any gums. And also the dentist says that they don't grow back, but I refuse to accept that as my reality, so I'm not going to. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely holiday, and please let me know in the comments what you think of New Year's resolutions, and if you have set any for yourself, because I'd be very interested in hearing that. I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.